I heard you make a lot of money. This is what I heard.
Me?
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what my because I go, I look up
easily afford a jet. Easily. Okay? Like you could get one of those Honda jets brand new for like, I think they're $5 million. Like you got that. Like
You're teaching financial independence through your own sweat equity, but also investment, acumen too. You could be one of the richest people in America in 25 years.
Hey everyone, it's Tyler here, and today I need to talk to you about Meet Kevin and how he worked the system to amass millions and millions of dollars before the age of 30. And if you don't know who Meet Kevin is, well, we'll just have him introduce himself. Hey, I'm Kevin! He's a very popular creator in the YouTube finance space. He specializes in financial news, talks everything stocks, real estate, and even some crypto. He posts more videos in a day than hours the average person works. He has 1.5 million subscribers and a net worth a whole lot more than that, but more on that later. If you subscribe to him on YouTube, you're probably going to want to turn off his notifications. That way, you'll be able to catch all your other alerts in between his video postings. All kidding aside, Kevin is an absolute beast on YouTube, and no one can argue that. But who was this guy before YouTube, and how has he gone from nothing to a #1 trending creator and being featured in the front couple pages of the New York Times? In 2009, he and his wife Lauren moved to Ventura, California with virtually $0 to their name. He became a real estate agent shortly thereafter and saved every dollar he could. He took $18,000 of their hard-earned money and purchased their first fixer-upper single-family property. 6 months later, they refinanced the property for $200,000 more than what their purchase price was. This was the moment Kevin realized that they needed to do more of this and grow their wealth as quickly as possible. A few years later, at the age of 24, he and his wife became millionaires. Between 2011 and 2018, he continued working as a real estate agent and purchased 7 more properties with his income and gained millions more in equity with his so famous wedge deals. This brings us to 2018, where Kevin started taking YouTube a little more seriously. He started making goofy videos, walking through bushes, climbing on playground play sets, and driving his beloved Tesla. This is where he exposed Grant Cardone, shared his experiences of real estate, and gave his perspective on the psychology of money. People had interest in his real estate investing strategy, so he created his first course. It was called the 0 to 1 million and Beyond Real Estate Investing. Catchy, isn't it? His channel and course was slowly gaining traction as he continued to deliver his promise of providing consistent and reliable value to his viewers. This brings us to 2020, where it all changed for Kevin. The coronavirus hits. People are locked in their houses. The Federal Reserve lowered interest rates to 0 essentially overnight. Kevin didn't squander the opportunity. He jumped right in and started making stimulus content and talking all coronavirus related financial news on top of all of his regular videos. As views skyrocketed in core sales that now included topics like stocks and the psychology of money, sales, DIY property management, and even YouTube videos went through the roof, Kevin refinanced all of his 9 properties and took out roughly $2 million in equity and went shopping on the deeply discounted stock market. Throughout 2020, he purchased 11 new properties and bought stocks daily with his quickly rising income. This brings us to today, 2021, where Kevin owns and controls over $20 million in real estate and $20 million in stocks. This is absolutely astonishing for anybody his age. And honestly, he seems just as surprised as his viewers when he mentions these numbers in his net worth videos. Kevin's ability to adapt and his self-awareness are second to none. He saw the value in delivering stimulus content and went all in. He gained enormous popularity from it, and now that that has all subsided, he's yet again shifted and now provides some of the best stock reviews, financial analysis, and interviews on the platform. Kevin's channel doesn't show any signs of slowing down, and in fact, it seems to be growing faster than ever. Now, this obviously seems like an unusually large amount of wealth for one person to gain on YouTube and through investments. It's almost like he's doing something a little bit shady and he's about to be exposed and lose all of his credibility. The truth of the matter is, he simply works really hard to educate people on becoming financially independent. A simple principle to follow to make more money in your life is become more productive and deliver more value in whatever you do. This is exactly why you will make more in a career over a long period of time. You become better at your job and being more productive, and in turn bringing more value to your employer or your customers. Kevin is basically in the business of education through entertainment, and he's growing more wealth and more viewers as his reach increases. Imagine a publicly traded company, and the company is called Meet Kevin Incorporated. And the value of the company, or the market cap, is being calculated by taking each viewer and course member's net worth and adding them up into a combined net worth. A price chart of Meet Kevin Incorporated of the last few years would show an exponential growth, meaning the number of members of the company is increasing and the net worth of those members is also increasing. And in turn, the CEO, Kevin, is being exponentially compensated at the same rate. And to be honest, rightfully so. It's a win-win for everyone involved. I agree with Kevin's basic principles of building wealth. In fact, my wife and I bought an under market value wedge deal duplex, and it's given us a much better return than the majority of stocks I've owned. It's a phenomenal way to build wealth, especially if you have a net worth of a few $100,000 or less. You guys are definitely going to want to stick around for some content coming of how we bought the property and other details of the deal. If you're not already, I would encourage you to become a member in the Meet Kevin Incorporated community. If you really want to get a head start in one of the topics he covers, check out his courses. Personally, I have taken a few of them and absolutely loved them. They're so jam-packed with useful information, it can almost be overwhelming looking at all the lectures and different content sections he covers. I found it helpful to just watch a few lectures a day when you come home for work or whenever you have time, and take careful notes so you can come back and look at them. I guarantee you will find multiple tips and tricks that will pay for the course. In fact, I'll include a link down below so you can check out the courses for yourself. Thanks for sponsoring this video, Kevin. Nah, just kidding. He didn't sponsor me. Well, yet anyways. I know it can be discouraging looking at Kevin and other financial influencers who have net worths in the millions and millions of dollars, but try to look at it as inspiration that you too could build an incredible life and have financial independence. The only thing stopping you is just starting. After all, Rome wasn't built in a day, and it never would have been if they didn't just start. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I encourage you to subscribe and join me on my YouTube journey. We'll see you in the next one.